Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world. Welcome to Sunrise Daily News Analysis on Biafra Television, a program that has been designed to educate you, to enlighten you, and to get you informed about what is going on in the contraption called Nigeria, and also all that has to do with the restoration of Biafra. We are the indigenous people of Biafra, led by Nnamdi kanu and deputized by Mazi Uchemefo. We are here with a mandate to restore the land of the rising sun, Biafra. And we are reaching you from Biafra land this morning. My name is Ngozi Chukwuka. And I have with me in the studio this morning
Mazi Victor Onyido. I welcome you, Biafrans and all lovers of freedom. Good morning and welcome to Sunrise Daily News Analysis.
Good morning, you're welcome. Okay, thank you very much, Mazi Onyido, for joining us this morning. Thank you so much. And of course, Mazi Onyido is a great analyst. We'll be analyzing what we have here this morning. We have some important issues to discuss, very, very important, and he will be doing that this morning. And of course, in 60 minutes time, our lines will be open for you to call in and make your own contributions. Very, very important. Call in and let us know what your take is, particularly or basically on the topic of discussion. Okay, all you need to do right now is to share the program. We are on our satellite TV, we are on Facebook, we are on Periscope, we are on Twitter, on YouTube. So all you need to do is on Facebook, ensure this program is running on your timeline, and ensure your friends are watching with you. So you have to share it also via the inbox. Inbox all of your friends on Facebook this particular program. Don't forget that information is the key. If you're not informed, you will be deformed. So don't allow your friend to be deformed. Send them this program. They can work with you and get informed about what is going on. Also, you can tweet the program. If you're on Twitter, keep tweeting this program so that the world will understand what is going on here in the contraption called Nigeria. Now, of course, you can copy the link and share to your friends on WhatsApp. Very important. Share to your friends on WhatsApp. Then, for the benefit of those who have no access to the internet, those who do not have the satellite TV, we are transmitting concomitantly on Radio Biafra London, our premier platform. So you can tune into Radio Biafra London to listen to this program. And of course, you will also call to make your contribution while the program is going on. Very important. We have our phone lines, we have our WhatsApp lines. We are on Skype and also Facebook. You can call us. Our Skype and Facebook ID is at Sunrise BTV. While we progress, we will call out the WhatsApp and the phone line for the benefit of those who are listening to us via the radio. For those who are watching us on Facebook, those who are watching us on TV, you can see the numbers displayed there on the screen. You call us and make your contributions. Very, very important. Okay, so this morning, like I said, we are going to be looking at something very, very important, and basically we are going to be talking about yesterday's broadcast. Of course, all that Onyido said was clear, but then I wanted to explain to us, I wanted to tell us of what impact is his yesterday's broadcast generally.
Okay, thank you very much, Wanda Ngozi, for that wonderful question. Of course, the fact remains to be seen that the impact is so innumerable to mention, because number one is that all those idiots and animals that are out there calling themselves professor and degree holders, they are now burying their head in shame. They are now hiding their faces in darkness. Do you know they usually come to attack me personally? They used to come to my inbox. Some of them, they do call me to tell me that IPOB is doing it wrong, to tell me that we are not doing it right. But at the end of the day now, we are proving them wrong. Mazi Nnamdi kanu has at the end of the day nailed them, because when we say we are going to restore Biafra with the truth, people thought we are joking. I mean, more is coming. More of that is coming. They should get ready, because they will see the one that is more senior to the one they have gotten. So the impact it made is because it is so innumerable, because when you look at it, a lot of people that, do you know how much they pay for a tuition fee in their university? Some people, they pay over 1 million naira, you know, for one semester in one of their useless universities in the zoo, Nigeria. But after all this, acquiring all the certificate and all of that, some of them have not taken out time to read the 20 pages constitution they have, that useless constitution they have, is what is nailing them, is what is putting a nail to their coffin. So Nnamdi kanu, in fact, I don't even know what to say. He did marvelously well yesterday by educating them free of charge from their own constitution. So it's more or less like we are using their own coin. I mean, we are paying them back from their own coin. We are using their own, the water they brought. That is what we are using to cook them. So very soon they will be cooked and served. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Of course, you said it's very important to the struggle. It's very important that he educate these people. Can you explain to us of what importance is this particular, yesterday's broadcast was a very special one dealing with the Nigerian constitution. So what does it have to do with the struggle? Of what importance is it to the restoration of Biafra?
Well, like I said before, the importance of it, there are two innumerable to mention.
Can you enumerate?
Okay, let me enumerate it a little bit. Now, it is very, very important in the sense that a lot of people still think, I mean, those who call themselves the elite, I mean, the educated fools among us, they thought that what we are doing is illegal. They thought what we are doing is not even enshrined in their own useless constitution. So, the education our leader Nnamdi kanu did yesterday is also not just for the zoo alone, it's also for our own people, for those fools we have in our midst, because we have a lot of idiots that is mixed up in our midst who don't believe in what we are doing. They believe we are miscreant, they believe we are hungry. That is why we come out to come and be talking about Biafra. They don't know that that very thing is even enshrined in their constitution, that it is the right for an indigenous people to agitate, to protest, and to demand for one thing or the other, or to demand for the right thing to be done. Everything is clearly stated in that very constitution. So it is very, very important in educating our people so that they understand that what we are doing is legitimate, what we are doing is pure, what we are doing is even recognized by the zoo Nigerian constitution. So it is very, very important not just to educate our people alone, but to educate the entire world, so that the world will see the zoo for the shame that it is, so that the world will understand that Nigeria is a shame. Nigeria is a shame to those who created it. Nigeria is a shame to those who are inhabiting it. Nigeria is a shame to those who profess it. Because when you come out now, I believe that by now, those people that used to call themselves professor and all those nonsense, they can't come out boldly again to say they are defending one Nigeria, because from that yesterday's education, you will see that all of them, they are ashamed of themselves because they have seen what they have never heard of before. Because some of them, they read. In fact, I met one barrister that I worked with in Gogolada some time ago in Abuja. He told me personally that the certificate that he had, that he has acquired, that if he begins to spray it in the whole of that nyanya, that it will cover everywhere, that you will not see any space for you to. But when I look at it, he's still supporting one Nigeria. He's still claiming that one Nigeria is the best. But when I look at it, all those certificates, all those nonsense that we have gotten is completely useless, because if Jibril or Sudan can come, if West African Examination Council, that is WAEC, can stoop so low to offer Jibril a certificate that is forged, something that is not real, they came out openly, shamelessly to defend it, then that means most Africans are lesser than a human. Then Nigerians, when we talk about Nigerians who are called themselves Nigerian, they are more they are lesser than stupidity, because Nigeria is a product of stupidity. Nigeria is a useless country. Then the people that are inhabiting it are more useless than Nigeria itself, because if you can't see things for yourself, if you can't see clearly, constitution of a country, nobody is bigger or greater than the constitution of a country. Even the president is not bigger or greater than the constitution of a country, as clearly stated in that very useless constitution of theirs. But now in the zoo, what is obtainable? A woman, or ordinary Hausa Fulani woman, what is her name called? Justice Nkitanyako will come out and say, this is my court, I have a right to do whatever I want to do with it against the constitution. Then that goes a long way to tell you, and people will feel normal about it. Nobody will come out, and that's why it's never civilized world. Yes, we know to the extent we can blame them, but the remaining blame should come to us, because we don't have sense. We are very stupid like them. Now, a woman will come and do something that is completely out of what is written in that constitution.
Sorry, before you go ahead, I want us to get something clear. Is it, you're focusing more on the issue that she is a woman. Are we really talking about her being a woman or her profession?
Okay, we are talking both of them together. Because
is that to say in the constitution or when passing justice or whatever in the court, the way the woman should handle a case should be different from the way a man should handle a case? Generally, they should handle it the same.
That is quite different from the point I'm trying to make.
Okay.
What in the context of me mentioning a woman is because she's a mother.
Okay.
And she understands the pains of her mother. Now, in that very angle, if you come to that very area, she should be compassionate enough.
Sorry, she being a mother, are you trying to bring sentiment into the constitution?
No. It's not all about sentiment. I'm talking about the right thing. Let the right thing. You know that women, they have a right in that very constitution.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about the right of women and the right of human being as well.
Okay.
So she too should be in a position as a mother who suffered to give birth to a child that she is protecting, should be able to also know that the injustice that she is meting out against another people's children is something that is also applicable to her own children. That is the context, the area I'm coming from. She, as a woman, is supposed to understand the nitty-gritty of that very constitution and what it entails for one to begin to do something that will contravene it. That is the area I'm going. I'm not talking about gender inequality. Of course, Nigeria is you cannot deny that women, they are more or less a slave in this very country. They kept them under slavery. You understand? And look at even the person you called your president, or what is it called, Jubilee from Sudan. Look at all the appointment. Look at everything he's doing in his useless government. No, he's not carrying the women along. So I'm speaking on behalf of the women. So a woman also joining hand to marginalize or to do something that will affect another woman out there is evil. So I'm condemning it in totality. So because when you are treating someone else's child in an evil way, then you yourself as a woman, it means that you don't even have a conscience, because it is clearly written in the law.
At least as a woman, she's supposed to be very more straightforward.
Exactly. Yeah, she is supposed to be straightforward. She is supposed to be clear. I mean, she's supposed not to be biased in her judgment, because she too, she does have a family, and her family is likely to pass through the same thing she's making other people's children to pass through, because all this our comrades that she was given error of judgment. Because when I say it is completely error of judgment for you to detain somebody for close to 2 years without giving that person a trial, and you have a child that you are trying to protect, you have a husband you are trying to protect. You as a woman, are you joining hand with the zoo to commit evil? Are you joining hand with your slave Fulani masters to bring evil upon the people, and everybody felt is normal? Nobody does anything about it. Nobody comes out to condemn it. That is my pains. Because if people are reasoning, people in different parts of the world, if they are reasoning like human beings, they are supposed to come out and condemn evil. When you condemn evil, it takes nothing away from you. Rather, it will bring peace to your heart. But they will see evil, they will keep quiet, they will not say anything. They will see deception going on, they will not come out, they will not say anything. But the only time, that's why I call them useless people. People that call themselves Nigerians, they are useless, they are hopeless, they are senseless. The reason why I said that is because it is only when it has to do with IPOB coming out to condemn Nnamdi kanu. That is when you will see that. That is when they will have mouth. That is when they will have boldness to come out and say IPOB did this, IPOB did that. But when Nigeria is doing evil, look at that constitution. When you read it, it is 20 pages. Take your time and read it and download everything in your brain. You will understand that Nigeria is not even supposed to exist as a country. Nigeria is not supposed to be regarded as a country, because when you look at it from that very holistic angle, no human being, even a dictator, is not supposed to be greater than a constitution. But now, what is obtainable in the zoo is quite different. A president or somebody who calls himself a president will say, I will not obey the law that is written in that very constitution. Even common lawyer that calls herself Justice Nkitanyako will still come out and say, I will not obey what is written in that constitution. This is my law court. This is I owns it. I will do whatever I want to do with it. then where is the sovereignty that belongs to the people? Because they say that in that very useless constitution, they say that sovereignty belongs to the people. Then where is the sovereignty? If you can come out as an individual to do whatever you want to do without anybody questioning you, then it means Nigeria is not supposed to be a country in the first place. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. According to our leader during his yesterday's broadcast, he stated, he said, my mission is very simple: to prove to the world, especially the Nigerian lawmakers, that what IPOB is doing is according to the Constitution of Nigeria. Therefore, the persecution should stop. Do you think, inspired coming out to explain their constitution to them, or making them understand what the constitution is all about, do you think it's still going to make any difference?
Yes, it's going to make a lot of difference this time around, because you know, we've been keeping quiet all this while as if we don't know what is written in that very constitution, and a lot of people feign ignorance to it, and a lot of people don't even know the content of it, because every time people brag about we have a constitution, this is unconstitutional, this one is constitutional and all of that, but they only choose what fits their need. That is the problem. They only go to that constitution, they choose what will match up with the evil they are doing, then they will allow the other ones to pass. So now what our leader did is to come and open and enlighten the eyes of everybody that look what IPOB is doing, and to even open the eyes of the IPOB, because there are some people who are in IPOB today, they don't know that what we are doing is legitimate. They will be scared. They will say, nah, what are we doing? If we go out, they will kill us. Please don't go out. Like somebody was telling one of my friends the other time, I think some couple of years back, that said, please don't join IPOB. If you join IPOB, they will kill you, this and that, you will die. This is coming from people that are supposed to, people that are supposed to call themselves professors and lawyers. And at the end of the day, the same person that is telling my friend that you will die if you join IPOB, the same person is dead, and he died a Nigerian, and he died shamefully. And that same person is telling not to join IPOB is still hell and hearty. So what our leader did yesterday was a marvelous work by educating our people that what we are doing is legitimate. It is even recognized in the zoo Nigerian constitution. If you read it very clearly, you see that everything we are doing is in line with what is doing in that constitution. So we are more or less trying to use their own coin to pay them back. We are trying to enlighten them of the constitution. They wrote it themselves, even though it was poorly written. It was even written by a dictator himself. But at the end of the day, what is still obtainable in that very constitution can even solve this problem we are talking about. If we can go by what is written in that very constitution, if we can respect it, because that constitution is
that is where the problem is. Even if we try to educate them, do you think they can respect the constitution?
Yes, they can respect it.
How do you compare them to do that?
We have to make them respect it.
Okay.
The reason why I said so is because when you look at it, the people generally, this what we are talking about now has to do with the people itself, not with all those fools and all those idiots, because like I said before, they are very few in number. The Kabas, Abbakiari and the rest of them, they are very, very few in number. They are not even up to 20 in number. The people that are holding this country in ransom, they are not even up to 20 in number. But the problem we have is the foolish majority that we have. They say Nigeria is 300 million. Labaja said that it is 200 million mumus. So those 200 million mumus, they are the real ones we are doing, because they are the ones who will us. So now we are trying to educate them, to tell them that what we are doing is even recognized in their constitution. So let them go back and read it and be educated and be acquainted with wisdom. Then that from there they will have the power to come out and question what is not good. They will question what is not. They will say, but what these people are fighting for is the right thing. It is even in this very constitution and we don't know about it. So by the time their brain must have been enlightened, their eyes will open, they will not have any other reason to start attacking IPOB or attacking Nnamdi kanu. Then they will attack the real enemy, because in this very country, what they do is that they will leave the oppressor to go and be attacking the oppressed. When Tigers came to our leader Nnamdi kanu's place to invade his place, I had some fools, so even among the people that call themselves the so-called Igbos and some idiots in our land, they begin to attack some of our brethren that was killed. Why did you go out? These people, they will kill you. Why does they refuse to ask this simple question? Why does the army have to kill in the first place? Because it is still written in that constitution that the life of every human being is a right. Nobody has any right whatsoever to take your life from you unless the court of a competent jurisdiction given a trial. How would they put it, and sentence that person to death. Nobody else have a right to take the life of a human being. So these people now, what they should have done is to go and read that place where it is written in that constitution, then tell the army and the zoo DSS, tell Buratai that what you are doing is against is wrong, is against the constitution by killing people. You don't even have any right to kill anybody. You don't have any right to kill Shiite members. You don't have any right to kill IPOB members. The Fulani people, they are going everywhere killing people. They don't have the right to do so. They don't have, but people are taking it as a normal thing. Every day they will get reports online how Fulani people are killing in one place or the other, and people are taking it as a normal thing. It is not normal. It is not normal for somebody to kill. You don't have any right to take life of anybody. And going by that constitution, those people are supposed to be brought to the book. They are supposed to be arrested. Beata is supposed to be arrested. Fulani herdsmen, they are supposed to be arrested and brought to book. They are supposed to face the retributive consequences of their action. But nobody is talking about that. Even the other people that you are fighting for, the useless idiots that are out there littered everywhere with useless and senseless brain, they are coming out to condemn IPOB every time. They are saying, IPOB, why are you doing this? You should not go out there, they will kill you. Why? Why must they kill? Do they have is it their right to kill? They don't have any right. Nobody have any monopoly over the life of another person. That is what is written in that very constitution. So what we are trying to do is to educate them to understand what is written in their very own useless constitution, so that they can apply brain for once, because they say to whom brain is given, much sense is required. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Still on yesterday's broadcast,
although they have only one law, they have only one constitution,
so why should
and they are governed. Okay, well, the reason why it is different is because the people, and that's why the reason why I keep referring to the people, because they are the ones that are giving us more headache than all these idiots we are trying to fight. They are the ones who will come individually to start fighting against what we are doing without even understanding where we are coming from or where we are going. That is the problem. They don't know all these things. They don't know that constitution is the highest document of any country. It's the highest document that is even above the president himself. It's above every other person. The law is meant for the people. The people are not made for the law. The law is meant to govern the people and not the other way around. This is the simple thing people are supposed to understand, that everybody should be held responsible for whatever. Anything you do that is against what is written in that very constitution, you have to come and answer for it. You are supposed to hold that person responsible for that. But they are not doing it. It's because IPOB is so kind, Nnamdi is so kind, Nnamdi kanu doesn't, he is not using a high-handedness on them. That is why they have that temerity to come out and insult him, to insult IPOB. Because Nigeria is a useless place. I keep saying it over and over again. The people in there, they don't have sense. I don't know if it is coconut water that is filled with their brain. Go and read the constitution now, just like the question you asked. Are they operating on dual
constitution?
If in one hand I will say yes, and in the other hand I will say it's not supposed to be so, because I won't say no.
That it's not supposed to be, but that is what is.
That's what they are doing. That's what they are doing, because injustice being Tayako, because I will call her injustice. She's not a justice. She's an idiot, whatever she is. Now, what I will say is that she's a Muslim woman, and she believes in Sharia, because that's what they believe. That's their simple ideology. They believe that everybody should start behaving like them. Everybody should start behaving like cow, like they behave. They behave in the magnitude of and in the manner of animal. So they believe every other person should behave like that. A woman should cover her face. This and that should happen, and all of that. That's what they want to impose on everybody. So that is why she's operating on that very Sharia constitution, and but she got into that very position through the Nigerian constitution, and she abandoned what brought her into that very conditional stands for. We are against everything that their constitution stands for. Unless they begin to obey it, unless they begin to implement what is written in that very constitution, we will never respect anybody that calls himself a Nigerian. If you are a Nigerian, you are listening, you are watching me out there, the simple thing you should do is to go back and get that constitution. It is very, very simple. It is very, very cheap for you to get. Just 20 pages. You can even download it. If you don't have access to download it, go to someone who has the access to do so. Even IPOB member, they can help you download it. You can print it. It's very cheap. Read it out. When you read it, then begin to acquire some little common sense. Use that common sense to persuade the leadership of this useless country or contraction called Nigeria. Persuade them to do what is right. Persuade them to do what is written there, or Nigeria should stop existing as a country in the first place. If what is written in that constitution is not going to be obeyed, because from what is clearly written in that very constitution, IPOB have every right, 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000% to do whatever they are doing now, and they have a right to get to get their sovereign nation restored, which is Biafra. It is written in that very constitution. So what are you trying to tell me that what you are doing is unconstitutional? Go and read the constitution. Everything is written clearly there. Nnamdi kanu have tried by educating you free of charge, because if it is in another place, you know how much you would have been spending for you to get that kind of education. We are giving you free of charge. Are you paying us to do so? So the little you can do for yourself is to go get that constitution, read it. Everything we are doing is in line with what is written in that constitution, and if things are to go by it, then these things couldn't have been causing any problem, and nobody should have to lose his life because of this useless country or contraction called Nigeria. Everything is clearly written there. Why is it that people are not obeying it? Why is it that people are not reading it? Why is it that people are not enforcing what is in there? Because if people are taking out their time to read what is read, to read and understand, not just reading alone or reading it like this one, read and assimilate, read and understand, download it, chop it, then you begin to reason like a human being once again and say, oh, we have been busy crucifying IPOB all this way without knowing that what they are doing is even legitimate. It is even recognized by this very constitution of theirs. So human beings should at least think like human beings for once and stop behaving like an animal. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. You know, when we talk about Nigeria operating with a dual constitution or allowing the Sharia law to supersede the common law, we are aware that since January 1986, Nigeria was registered as an OIC, as a member of OIC, that is Organization of Islamic Countries. So don't you think that is one of the problems? If Nigeria has been registered as a member of Islamic nation and they are using the Sharia law, who is to blame? Okay, now, what I will say in this very matter or this very issue that you have just raised now is, number one, the people of Nigeria, because you are just saying it and it's more or less like I'm hearing it even for the first time. Yes, I know about OIC and I know what it all stands for. But it is not official. It is illegal for you to go and register Nigeria as an OIC member without the consent of the people. You will have to, according to that useless constitution, before such a decision will be taken, the people have to be consulted. They have to pass through the National Assembly. Have to pass through many process before you do that. You can't just go and say, okay, I'm using $12 billion to register Nigeria as a member. That is pure nonsense, because I believe I am not consulted. My father was not consulted. We didn't give our consent for that. Biafrans, we are not consulted. We are not aware of it. So how can you say Nigeria is a member of Islamic OIC when the people of Nigeria, they don't even know about it? They don't know. You are just saying it's like I'm just hearing, a lot of people are just hearing it for the very first time that Nigeria just registered as a member of the OIC, and as a result of that, they believe they can bring. Why don't they come out openly now to tell us that they want to Islamize this country? Of course, from their body language and their action, we understand it, because Biafrans, we have ego eyes. We know what you are thinking even before you voice it out. We know the direction you are going. But they can, because they know what they did is illegal. It's illegal for you to go and register a country. Donald Trump cannot just go now and look for one whatever organization and say, okay, I'm registering America to be part of this organization without informing the people, without informing the legislator, without going through the due process according to what is written in that very constitution of theirs. It's not obtainable, it's not happening. So to me, it is illegal and it is not working. What they are trying to do is, maybe they are using their own evil power. They are, you know, sometimes what I used to tell them is, see,
you are in a position, right, in position of authority, is that not correct? It is your little pond, and you claim to be the big fish. You can do whatever you want, just like Injustice Bitanyaku will say, this is my court and I can do whatever I like to do with it, which means you can kill somebody in that very court and nobody will question you. That is what that statement meant. So, but it's not like that. People are supposed to take responsibility. People are supposed to be persuaded to take responsibility for their action. They are supposed to face the retributive consequences of their action. Now, going to match Nigeria or the zoo as an organization of Islamic country is totally rubbish. How many times have they been going to the meeting? How many times have they been updating the people of what is going there? I know about their meetings and all of that.
They've been attending the meetings
for some time, but they are not punctual. Do you know how much they are owing? They have not paid. That is why all these are Arabic countries. Don't you know that even the Arab League is against Nigeria this time around? You don't know.
Okay. They
are on the side of the Biafrans because they believe we are fighting a legitimate cause. Because Nigeria is not a country. They don't keep to their word. They don't keep to their standard. They are owing a lot of money. They are owing money that runs into billions. That is what they will not tell you. So if you are thinking that Islamic country will come and help Nigeria, it is a lie. They are not even recognized anymore. That is why if you go there, their flag is flying below. Flying below the higher degree. What does that mean? So forget about all of that. We know all their secrets. Let me not just say it on air. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. So what you're saying is Nigeria being a member of OIC has nothing to do with they are trying to use the Sharia law.
They are just trying to pretend. They are just trying to pretend, to deceive people, the gullible ones. They are OIC. The OIC don't even recognize them because they have not fulfilled their own end of the bargain, and at the end of the and as a result of that, they are trying to do all of this to camouflage, to deceive those fools that are littered out there, who call themselves professors, that maybe they should begin to have that kind of mindset that they are practicing what they preach. But at the end of the day,
but sorry, with what is happening, it is obvious that the Islamization is ongoing. It is obvious that they are working together with this Islamic world. It's clear. When you look at the activities, you look at the appointment. Okay, for example, we have almost all the relevant relevant offices in the country has been handed over to Muslims, to Northerners. Like when we have the president as a Northerner, the Senate president not, the Speaker House Speaker is not, the CJN not, and also a Sharia judge. Then we'll have the President Court of Appeal from the north, the CJ Federal High Court from the north, we have the IGP from the north, we have the DG, Director General of DSS from the north, Director General of NIA north, CDC north, Minister Defense north, and all these people are Muslim, just to mention but a few. When you have all these people as Muslims from the north, what else do you expect? I think this should go beyond people saying there is no Islamization going on, we are going to stand up, we are going to protest, and I don't know if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, I got your point very clearly, my sister. See, the fact remains to be seen, just like I would say, those people you mentioned, there is no doubt. The reason why they put them in that very position they are in is for them to play a role in making sure that Islamization of Nigeria comes as quickly as possible.
Okay.
But the problem is that that also Onya Joso. Did you understand? Now they cannot be able to achieve all of that as that is based on their individual level. They still need the people to get that done.
Do you think they need the people when we know that Islamization, they go by their jihad, the holy war, and which is going on right now? It is going on. The Fulani herdsmen are killing people every time, and you don't forget, they say they are going to dip the Quran in the Atlantic Ocean, and the conversion to Islam is never a peaceful one. So what makes you think the consent of the people will be needed before the Islamization? When, especially when the Christian body, the Khan and all the rest are doing nothing to stop it.
Well, when you talk about Khan itself, go and check people who are in charge of Khan. A lot of them are Muslim. They have Muslim background. David Kumi and the rest of them, all those idiots you see out there, their father and their grandfather, they are Muslims. So I'm not surprised if Khan is supporting the Islamic jihadists to take over as a Sharia nation. But what I'm trying to say is the people, when I mention the people, remember the indigenous people of Biafra, they are involved, because all this is they are sweeping.
Okay, so I think we should state it clearly. With the help of indigenous people of Biafra, I think we are going to kind of repel them. But for every other person in the country, I don't believe there is anything they can do.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You see, IPOB, you know, we were born for this very purpose. The reason why Chukwu Kabeba created us, a lot of you that joined IPOB don't know the reason why you joined. The reason why you are still alive this very moment, the reason why you are still breathing, you have the breath of life, the reason why you are still existing as an IPOB member is because of this very purpose. Chukwu Kabeba brought you so that you can stop evil that is coming, the impending cataclysm that is awaiting everyone. Because this rain that is about to fall will beat everyone. It will beat us black and blue. So that is why it is the responsibility of the people. When I mention the people, I'm talking about the indigenous people of Biafra. It's not the animal. Already those ones, they are slaves now. Can't you see what is happening? Now, when you talk about the Fulani herdsmen killing, that's why I'm trying to make you understand that those people you are mentioning, some of them are in charge of that very Fulani. They are the ones that, like Buratai, and what is it called, the other guy again that is in charge of the Air Force and the NSCDC, all of them, those people that are bearing arm, even the Inspector General of Police, all of them are the ones that are supplying Fulani. I believe you must have seen some of the video of a Fulani holding AK-47 rifle that is boldly written Nigerian police and the military. So it is their duty to perform in that very angle, to begin the practical aspect, to show the people this is how the killing is done.
I'm not just holding the gun. Sorry, I know. I remember there was a confession from the people, I think from Benue State and Zamfara, then last year, that the Nigerian army were the ones accompanying these Fulani herdsmen, the alleged herdsmen, to the communities. They will go with them, show them, and prevent people from retaliating. Watch over them, they carry out their mayhem and then take them back.
Exactly. What they are doing is their duty. I mean, the duty that must have been assigned to them. Okay, you can imagine that most of the security meetings that is going on for a couple of months now, nobody, security council meeting that is going on with Jibril and the other Kiera and the rest of the idiotic cabals they have there. Do you know that no single person from Biafran land is participating on that?
You should be talking about even the vice president, or should somebody from the south. Should I
even talk about the Yoruba? Those ones are the most foolish and the most hopeless human beings I have ever seen in this very planet Earth. Apart from Femi Faneka, of course, that guy is not even a Yoruba man. He's a Biafran. And Ayo Fayoshe. I'm sure those people, they are not Yoruba. But the rest, they are idiots, they are animals, they are fools. They are the ones that support evil. They are evil competent as that is chameleon. They show you the backhand today. Tomorrow they will show you the front. You don't even know where they stand. They are the ones helping this Fulani Kabad, and they think they are going to be exempted when the time comes. When the time comes, the Fulani is coming for them. They are going to get killed. They are going to pass through what Biafrans pass through. I think Kawene will starve millions of Biafran children, and they are happy about it. They are happy about it, and they are celebrating. They are still using their own evil media to support what all these evil people are doing. We are coming for them. Osinbajo himself is a fool. He's an idiot. He doesn't even know. You can imagine somebody that calls himself a pastor going to the church to give testimony. Do you know that this very election we won it through the grace of God? I was imagining what, and the foolish members, they were celebrating and they're jumping up. I say, gee, goodness me, how can this be possible? So because Yoruba people that you are seeing, I mean, like you mentioned, the vice president, he cannot attend that meeting and he's not even worried about it. So these people, they are making their plans. So the people that are in charge of those Fulani wings, they are giving them the ammunition, giving them the air. You don't even know that when they went to attack Agatu, they were protected via the Air Force. The Air Force protected them on the air and the action on the land, and the soldiers on the land, the infantry, they are giving them the protection. All those things are geared towards one thing: to make sure they round up the whole country. They make sure they took over according to the vision of their great grandfather Usman Danfodio, and also their father Ahmadu Bello, who said that this country is their entity, it is their estate. Now, It is left for the people to reason like a human being. That is why I'm saying when I talk about the people, it is the IPOB members I'm talking about, the indigenous people of Biafra I'm talking about, because they have a very big responsibility. They have a role. We are not just doing these things to save ourselves alone, like I will say. We are doing it to save others. If it is us now, we have nothing to lose. As I am now, if you kill me now, in fact, you did me a favor, because I'm still going to come back to fight you. So I'm not afraid of death. What I'm talking about is because of the unborn generation, is because of the people that are out there. We are thinking more of them. We are trying to save them. We don't want Africa to go extinct, because scientists, because ever since I followed that scientist who made that very statement that Africa is going to go extinct in the next 50 years if they don't change course. So that's what IPOB is trying to do. We are trying to save Africa from going extinct. Now, it is the duty of the people to come out in mass and embrace the truth, embrace IPOB, embrace and appreciate what IPOB is doing, and fall in love with what we are doing. Then we can have a more strong hand to resist these evil people, because they are planning their jihad. They are making plan every day. Every day they go to mosque. This very simple thing, this very simple task is what they keep feeding them with. And God should have mercy on us. They don't take us unaware. So that is why IPOB have to come this very time around to stop the evil. Like if you watch Merlin, you say that the shoulder of a kingdom lies, I mean the future of the destiny of a great kingdom
on the shoulder.
That is what is happening now. In this time of evil, in this time of Boko Haram, in this time of jihad, the destiny of Africa lies on the shoulder of some feeble people. The lies on the shoulder of Nnamdi kanu is lies on the shoulder of the IPOB. If we don't do something to save them, then we all will perish, because I can't enjoy Biafra if every other African country is completely wiped out, and all of us, we are only in this part of the world. It is not going to be enjoyable. That's why we are doing everything, fighting collectively to save everybody from themselves, to save them from the impending cataclysm, to save them from danger.
You know, you talk about the destiny of Africa lying on the shoulder of the indigenous people of Biafra. That reminds me of what is going on presently in South Africa, the xenophobia. Why is it that the Africans, you know, let's have a little diversion.
Okay.
Why is it that such thing is going on and people are not speaking up? There are no protests. There are no, conferences to find out a solution to this. And Africans are dying on daily basis.
Okay.
And there are no leaders to speak up.
The answer is simple. Okay, if you're talking about leaders speaking up, I keep saying that if you are not part of a problem, you can be part of the solution. But if you are not part of the solution, then you are part of that problem. Now, those leaders you are talking about, for them to come out and speak up, they are the instigators of those problems. They are benefiting from it. Don't you know that with each person dying every day, somebody is benefiting from it? Don't you know that all the leaders, all the misleaders we have in this zoo country called Nigeria, all of them, they survive on human blood on daily basis? That's why people keep missing.
And of course, there is an evidence when you look at their table. It has a coffin shape. And you begin to wonder what is the mystery behind this, and people are dying there, are doing nothing.
And nobody is doing anything about it. That is why it is only the IPOB, it is only the US people of Biafra, it is only Nnamdi kanu that have ego eyes to see those things, to see through those things, to read meaning through those things. It is only the people that will look at you now and know what you are thinking before you even voice it out. So those people now you are talking about, the South Africans, it is a pity. You know, anywhere Mandela is now, he will be regretting why he have to fight for these useless people, because they are very useless. How can you say your own brother is a stranger in his own continent? And okay, if they are trying to chase out people, let them do the right way. The white people are the majority occupying that very land. They should chase the white people and let them chase them away, so that we know that we are dealing with Africa. But now your own brother, you have a black skin, that person have a black skin, then you are killing that person, calling him or her a foreigner. Are you not stupid? Are you not hopeless? If those people begin to, okay, look, I think something happened in Zimbabwe. They retaliated. You know, they went and attacked innocent people, South Africans. I mean, they attacked and burnt up their cars and all of that. If we begin to fight amongst ourselves, now do you know why the white people, they call us weak people of Africa? When you look at it literally in the world, Chukwuka that created us know that we are the strongest people in this very race. If you come anywhere, both physical fighting, both spiritual fighting, anywhere, we are the strongest people. But do you know the reason why the Caucasian, the white people, they see us as the weak people? Is because we keep fighting among ourselves. If we keep fighting among ourselves, the enemies will see us as weak people, because it takes only a weak man to use fight to show his strength. Anybody who is strong doesn't have to fight. You know, one man, I think I've forgotten the man's name. What is his name? He said that you don't have to fight to be a man. But if you're a man, sometimes you can fight when you are a man, because you are fighting for justice, you are fighting to defend the people, not killing the people, not killing your own fellow people who are suffering the same thing you are suffering. They are inside the same bondage. All of you are in the same cage. How can you brought so many animals, you put them in one cage? The same people you put in that same cage are fighting inside that same cage.
Fighting to break up.
No, not fighting to break up, fighting to kill each other in the cage.
That's what I'm saying. Instead of fighting to break out.
Yes, out of that cage, just like here in Nigeria now, you can imagine. Here in this very zoo, all of us were in the cage, the same cage, the same slaves. All of us are slaves, all of us are the same prisoners. And the same people who are in the same position we are, people who are suffering like us, who are dying like us, they still come out and begin to ridicule IPOB, because that is the highest, greatest act of foolishness. You begin to ridicule IPOB, you begin to attack IPOB, you look at jobless people. Are you too? You are jobless. You have graduated for 20 years. You haven't got any job. And you are attacking IPOB, they are miscreants. And you forgot that you are the chief instigator of miscreants. Because you can take a look at what happened during the election. Now you see 80 men, people that have certificate, they graduated for a long time, they going out to snap ballot buses. Some of them lost their life in it. These are the same people that will come and condemn IPOB tomorrow for fighting for what is right, for fighting to free them from the same cage all of us are. So that's the problem we have, African. So that is the reason why IPOB is coming this time around, to at least to educate our people, to make them have sense. I know the truth is bitter, but it's going to piss you off very, very, very well. But at the end of the day, it will set you free. Because whenever we are saying the raw truth, they will say, you are insulting, you are doing this, you are doing that. But when the enemies are coming to choke hands in your eyes, to tell you that you can't do anything, you are foolish, don't you know that if the people now, for example, now all the people that are the indigenous people that are suffering, both the people of Southern Kaduna, both the people of the Middle Belt region, those people that are passing through one thing or the other, if they can come and speak with one voice without people and say enough is enough, then those leaders, those few leaders that they have, they can't do anything. They don't have power. The people will use their majority to overwhelm. Of course, you don't stand a chance. You are just very few in number. Just a few of you out there, and majority of the people go and bring the army, and even the armies. I think there's one picture we blogged yesterday about a Biafran soldier. He got wounded during the Boko Haram confrontation. At the end of the day, they abandoned him. He was rotten. He was dying. He said, instead of me to commit suicide, let me speak out. I said, these are the foolish people we are talking about. But the same people will come to Biafran land and start killing IPOB members, the people that are passing through what they are passing through. Now they abandoned him. They left him in shame. They left him in pain. He's not being taken care of, and he's suffering there. These are the people we are fighting for. We are fighting, and at the end of the day, the same people that are killing us, we are now fighting to protect them. We are now fighting for their justice. I will not do one blogging it. Did you see it in the mainstream media? Of course, you cannot see it there. Injustice that is going on. If you go to their camp in various places in the north, you will see that thousands, Biafran soldiers that are wounded, some of them their hand got decapitated, some of them their leg got decapitated, some of them they have different, some of them they lost their eyes, some of them they have different degrees of injuries. Nobody knew about it. No media is giving it a coverage, and they were there abandoned without being taken care of. It is still IPOB that is fighting to speak up for those people, asking the useless government of Nigeria to pay them at least their pension, to take care of their family and to take care of their health, or to take care of the people that serve them. You won't serve this, you risk your life. That is why sometimes I wonder when our people will have brain. That is why IPOB, we are trying the best we can to see if we can save, because we know we cannot save all of them at once, because they are choosing to die, they are choosing to remain in their foolishness and die in their foolishness. But IPOB, we can do the best we can, at least save the little few we can save, because this very generation will not pass until Biafra is restored. But it's not everybody that will make it to Biafran land, because a lot of them are very foolish. They cannot handle what Biafra is coming along with. That is why they are dying in their foolishness. We have opened it. We have opened their eye. We have shown them the truth. We have shown them the difference between the truth and the lies, between direction and deception. They have seen everything, but it is still left for them to choose what they want to choose. It's either they choose foolishness or they choose direction. It's either they choose truth or they choose lies. It is left for them to do. Thank you very much, my sister.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's come back to the Nigerian constitution and their law, their Sharia law and all the rest. There is a question our leader asked yesterday. Say, how did Nigeria end up with a Sharia judge as a Chief Justice of the arbitration. Don't you think this particular thing, if really the people or the citizens have the right, or if they know they are right, don't you think this alone should have called for a revolution, should have called for a protest?
Of course.
Why should a Sharia judge be made the Chief Justice of Nigeria? And people still say there is no Islamization agenda going on.
Okay, the simple answer to that question, my sister, is this. The people, they protect whom they are supposed to kill or get rid of. Okay. And they, at the end of the day, they end up killing whom they are supposed to protect and preserve. Now, they are supposed to protect justice. They are supposed to protect human dignity. Because we are talking about not justice alone, we are talking about human dignity in this very context. Now, like I keep referring to the people, they have the power to do so. Okay, look at the common, the lawyers now that they were gallivanting here and there, saying they will come out, they will protest, they will stand against this. None of them have that lever to do so. That is why IPOB will remain the best, like our leader will say. We remain the best at all times. We remain the best people of this generation. We remain the best freedom fighter on the face of the earth, because we can do what others cannot do. Those are our critics, those who always criticize us. None of them can come out again to protest against what is evil. It is their legitimate right to come out and protect and say this thing is not, it's even against the constitution. The constitution clearly states that even the president don't have that power to remove that man. But at the end of the day, they do it blah 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 and sweep it under the carpet. But if it is IPOB, it will be trending. If it is Nnamdi kanu, it will be trending till the next year. They will make sure it go viral. Even the media, the worst hypocrite I have ever seen is the Yoruba media, the brown envelope media. They will hide everything, because had it been they are doing the writing articles to condemn those injustices that is going on, had it been they are doing anything about it to say that this is not supposed to be right, I mean, gingering the people, making them to understand the right thing they are supposed to do. If everybody come out in one day and protest and say we will not accept this injustice that is going on, we will not accept this evil, believe you me, there is no way the government can kill everybody. How many are we? Some people say we are 200 million, some people say we are 300 million, some people say we are 190 million. Even if it is 100 million people that will come out on the street and say we lock that. You forget what happened in Germany once upon time. The German government, they are trying to help the people in one way or the other, but they say, okay, what we are going to do is just, they want to fix something that will benefit the people. What they did is that they increased a little bit in coin, they increased the pump price of their fuel. Do you know what the people did? Under the next 1 hour, every human being in Germany, they brought their car on the highway, they parked it, they shut down the streets, shut down the government. Even if you are government, you cannot fly, you cannot land, you cannot drive. Under 1 hour, government have to come out and apologize to the people openly on their national broadcasting station. Apologize to them and promise to pay them also in order for them to remove their car at least for 1 hour on the road. That is how human beings are supposed to do. And at the end of the day, that price was not increased. Even though the thing they are trying to do is to favor the people, people believe that this thing is not necessary and leave it the way it is. You don't have any reason, there is no reason for you to increase this pump price. Something they increase in penny is not even in a big denomination of money. And yet the people shut down the government. In under 1 hour, they shut down the government. Everybody, they have one heart, they spoke with one voice, they shut down the government. That's what is supposed to happen in this very useless country called Nigeria. When injustice is going on, everybody is supposed to come out. Both the poor, both the rich, everybody is supposed to come out. Whether you have car, if it is wheelbarrow you have, bring it on the road. Shut down the government, shut down the country. Let there be no movement, let there be nothing. Nobody will do anything until the demand of the people are met. That is how reasonable human beings are doing.
Okay, so what about the lawyers who, a Sharia judge was imposed on them? Do they not have the right to also protest against this?
According to their useless constitution, they have the rights.
So does it mean even the lawyers do not know the constitution? They
don't know now. That's what I'm saying now. Whenever you think I'm joking here. Whenever I say all these people that call themselves professors, they are lawyers, that they are the useless, the most hopeless people. Like Nigeria. Nigeria is a hopeless country, you remember. It's a country of hopelessness, and the people that are calling themselves a Nigerian, if you call yourself an IPOB member, I can look at you that you are a reasonable human being. But if you call yourself you are one Nigeria, I see you as the most useless, most hopeless somebody like Nigeria, because Nigeria is a useless place and people that are inhabiting it. Are you trying to tell me that all these millions of lawyers they churn out every day from the university, they are not taking out their time to read what is in that constitution? All of them in their number, in their strength, they can come out and say, this is against the law, this is against what is written in the constitution, we are not going to accept it. They will shut down the whole legal system. Nobody will open up. And believe you me, the government will have no choice than to obey what follow what is written in that constitution. But because all of them are foolish, they are coward, they can't do that. They can't do what IPOB is doing. And instead of them to appreciate what IPOB is doing, because they don't want IPOB to take the glory now, because we are the one taking the forefront of this very fight. And some people say it is not our fight, but we are taking it up because we are fighting for justice of everybody, not just to free ourselves from this very contraption. We are fighting to free the common man, to make common African, to make common human being that is domiciled in this very geographical space to reason for once like a human being. That's what we are trying to do. Those people, they don't have liver, they don't have the balls, they don't have what it takes to do that. That is why they are very foolish and they are dying in their foolishness. So they cannot come out now. Do you expect them to come and condemn the evil they are part of? All of them, they are part of it. They are part of the evil. Even the man himself, whom the justice is submitted against, is it not our leader that is speaking against that? IPOB is speaking against the injustice. But the same man, when he was there, assuming that as he is, he saw injustice going on. He never spoke up. He saw deception. He saw the crime they are committing against, heinous crime against human beings. He never said anything. At the end of the day, the crime come running back to him. That is one thing about the law of karma. You know, I don't used to believe in those things, but it is really working. That law of karma is working because he never spoke up when he should have done that. He should have done that. He kept quiet as if nothing has happened. Now, Odola and Meditin now came back to him, and all of them, every single one of them, they are going to get their retributive consequences for their action and inaction. Any action you are exhibiting that is against the benefit of the people, I want to assure you that you are going to pay for it. You are going to pay dearly for it. It's either you pay for it in kind or you pay for it the other way around. You are surely going to pay for it. So all those things is injustice. Just that we as a human being, we are reasonable. We, the indigenous people of Biafra, that is why we are condemning injustice. If not, we are not even supposed to be speaking up for that man. We are the Nigerian so-called people that are saying they will shut down the government. All of them, they are keeping quiet. We are the lawyers that say, we will not accept this. We are going to protest. Over 100,000 lawyers will come out in the street. All of them that are going to hide.
And today, Nnamdi has resigned.
He has resigned. I mean, he says he's retired. He has retired because he's a fool. He's a coward. He cannot stand up like as a man to defend what is right. He's selfish. All those things are selfishness because he is not there to serve himself or to achieve his own personal selfish frivolities. No, he is supposed to stand for the people. Now, if somebody like that can bow out like a coward, what do you expect the people to do? Now, all the people that are supposed to fight on his behalf now, he made them look more or less like a fool because he himself is a fool. He went and resigned. For what? The original Buhari, who is supposed to be 90 years of age, refused to resign. He refused to allow the younger generation to come up, and the younger generation foolishly accepted it because when a youth accepts somebody who is supposed to be your ancestor to go there and be your ruler, you are dying for him. You, as a master degree holder, you are coming out to die for a useless man with a useless brain, somebody that is dead. They brought an imposter. Do you know that Nigeria is so foolish, they are so demented, they are so hopeless that if you go down to any forest now, you catch a monkey, you dress that monkey and take that monkey to Asorok and say, Nigerians, this is your president. Do you know that they will foolishly accept it? Nobody will question. That is how foolish they are. That is how stupid they are. But of course, we are not like them. That is why we are quite different from them. We don't behave like them. We don't reason in the same direction as they do. So that is why we are doing it differently. But the only thing that pains me in my heart is the foolish people, the common people we are fighting for, they will still come and start fighting against us. When we are doing them a favor, when we are trying to liberate them from their foolishness, when we are trying to liberate them from, do you know what it means for you to be a free man? Money is not everything, but freedom is everything. With freedom, you can get whatever you want. With freedom, you can get access to healthcare delivery. You can get access to long life. Money cannot buy life. Money cannot buy everything. But if you have freedom, you can get everything you want. Anything you want to achieve in this life, you can achieve it only when you have freedom. But if you are under a cage called one Nigeria, you will remain foolishness. You will die in foolishness. They will write RIP for you in your own foolishness. And if you are coming back again, you are coming back in foolishness. So that is why it is even better that I die as an IPOB member, and I keep saying it. Anytime I die, bury me with Biafran flag, I will be a happy man in my grave. But for me to die as a Nigerian, it's better. In short, I'm going to hell if I should die as a Nigerian. So may God forgive anybody that is dying as a Nigerian. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, and that's the much we can take for now. We'll be going on a break. When we return, the lines will be open for you to call and make your own contributions. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching Sunrise Early News Analysis on Biafra Television. Our lines are open right now for you to call in, make your contributions. Let's hear what's your take based on our topic of discussion this morning. And of course, for the benefit of those who are listening via the radio, our WhatsApp line is 090-566-08583. Our WhatsApp line once again, 090-566-08583. And our phone line is 070-20353-706. Our phone line once again, 0702-0353-706. Call and let's hear your own take. What's your take? Let's get your contribution. Very important. Your opinion matters. Our Skype and our Facebook ID is at Sunrise BTV. At Sunrise BTV, that's our Skype and Facebook. Let's hear your own. Call to make your contribution. Let's hear your opinion. What actually is going on? Or do you think yesterday's broadcast made any impact? Do you think yesterday's broadcast is of any importance? Do you think after exposing them or after teaching them their own constitution that it's going to make any difference? And what difference is it going to make? Will it stop them from persecuting Biafran? Just like our leader said, he said his mission is to let them understand the constitution, make them understand what is obtainable so that they will stop persecuting us. Do you think yesterday's broadcast, do you think teaching them their constitution or making them aware, making them know that we know the constitution, do you think it can stop us from being persecuted? We have our people who are still there in prison, so many of them that are still in DSS, police custody, and just like our leader said yesterday, very soon some people's organ will be harvested because that's what has been going on, and then they sell it off. So do you think they can stop persecuting the indigenous people of Biafra?
Well, thank you very much, my sister. The truth of the matter is that Nigeria is an evil place where evil is accepted to be the normal way of life. So it may stop them or it may not stop them, but that one is not even the matter now. The issue is that we are getting it right. We are making people to start reasoning like a human being for once in their life. Okay. So that is what we are going to achieve. Okay.
All right, caller on the phone. Hello.
My name is Friday. I make a legit because it takes a long time. I make a Nnamdi kanu Nnamdi kanu Nnamdi kanu I'm Friday because if you go it out because yesterday I was saying that the whole Nigeria, the whole zoo on the higher yesterday. So that all these category courts nonsense courts I cannot try them unknowingly. Not try because I see that because I call it insult because Nigeria and South North because of that's my heart this my heart because they keep silent. All this nonsense are doing. Please, oh my God, I do go when I say I just now Chineke Chukwu Okwebe Magabu women. Because here come when I yesterday go say that no Lukuman Kobu, no Kusu Kobu, no Chineke sent them because if that is not God sent him. All these things they are start do hide every year that it. Nobody can know about it. Yesterday I was pleased about it. We know I can't look where then we stand because our spring they told us yesterday that it stand for that demand of Biafra. Please, and the zoo content Nigeria, we stand for that place. Let us give us that our request. That's my own contribution on this one. The God and Chukwu Kama, Jose or Biafra. Jose Nnamdi kanu. Jose George Onibe. Because everybody on across my state. Omene, the coastal region, and money has to extra. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll have a call on WhatsApp. Hello, call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. God bless Biafra.
Bless you too. What's the name you're calling from?
Yeah, this is Uwa Sophia Obaze from Biafra land. I was born in Biafra land, Edo State, Benin City. Okay. Now I'm based in Norway. I'm calling on behalf of what our leader said yesterday, told us yesterday. I don't think the Nigerian government will stop persecuting, because if you look, all our people, they are in jail. They are persecuting them every day. They are, I call the prison yard every day. At least they bring like 40,000 people every day. So they will not stop. Our own movement must continue. We must get freedom. If not, they will not stop persecuting us. That is my own point. You understand? The evil is already there in their stomach, so the evil will not leave. So I just pray that Biafra will come soon now. I just want Biafra to come, because our people are dying. Seriously, they are dying. They are denying that Edo State did not belong to Biafra. What did Edo State belong to, though? Edo State, from Edo State to Agbo is about 40 minutes. If you want to drive, it's 30 minutes.
You're right.
If you are walking, it's 1 hour 20 minutes. So where did Edo State come from? So we are one. Nobody is sharing us. Nobody differentiating us. Yoruba, we don't belong to Yoruba. We are not Yorubas. We are Edo State, the indigents of Biafra. So we are not Yoruba land. We are not from Yoruba land. Edo State belong to Biafra land. So I say so. Anybody want to come and ask me should ask me. I'm on Facebook. Uwa Sophia Obaze is my name. So my sister, these people will not stop persecuting our people. They will continue, Even sooner or later, they will start to kill our people. That's my opinion. So we have to fight the truth. The truth is Biafra. We have to fight for our truth, and we have to get our freedom. Freedom is all. If we don't get freedom, we don't have anything to say. Thank you, my sister. God bless you.
Bless you too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Of course, all we need is freedom. Without freedom, we are doomed for life. Call on the phone. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, my sister.
Thank you very much. Good morning. What's the name you are calling from?
Good. My name is Friday from Zoo Country. That's how I was saying. My sister, Mazin Peter. God bless you.
Good morning, Mazi.
We are going to one by one.
See?
Come. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay, my sister. God go, because we are going one by one.
You say,
No name can go through one by one. Yes, that's our topic. It's off. Our leader created it. My sister and my brother, they when the zoo hour that stop in the come on now, but when my arrest is easy. Because immediately in my arrest, or do I tell you the casino? The fuel in a team in there, it's never in there, or not rising, or the car. And I must stop here because was here on your head now. Don't you have now? Okay, okay, now become now. And I go far. Where will you make an answer again? Because what like you might say on the what's your people? Now our pieces in the point of Christian. In a blame chief of judge. You may blame me. You may blame me because of this. So young Mama that oral. So I put our way strong than ever. Because of this, we need support to put that support here. Nobody can be friends. Nobody can put that. Nobody. So my brother, you are pushing now. You wait. I need a little wine I can die. Because in my brother, my sister, church. I went to a church. So brother, I did this country. I had no Nigerian. I had no Chichiri. I don't know who I know. Because of this, never made a good. God is coming. In that remember my brother, my sister. We take a type offering. We take offering money. Every Sunday, every preaching. Yesterday, I was in this PVC news. The money protesting Zafra and everybody barakiti group of guys and then wake it and then go the more banner is everybody Christians pastors marketing with so no hey wallahi to go to church grandma that one that need no come in us we see can all run support we make our member na oka I see go Mwambo. I don't know why. Young and I could have forget Nigeria. Young and I could have what time you didn't know why because I'm going to what that could. Always one now. Sharia court. When you're going to gap, you go pastors now and tell the people as Biafra and I can do. Oh no, but I got fear. You mean now? Oh, God, make it out. Then free body. My sister, my brother. Really speaking, look at the a lot of work. Two are going one by one. Which is before my need and they go one on the two are going one by one. We know that only that the mind. And you have to tell that I'm really that boss again. Enough is enough. Only you know about people that are shopping for this. That baby, I didn't consider gun and I put that guy. I actually tried. Yes, you said in the worst, you wanted the money. You wanted the money, you go. They don't know who will go. And who will not please you. My brother, the two goes in one by one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Of course, we must not capitulate until Biafra is restored. Very important. Okay, so you were saying something about if they are going to stop persecuting us.
Okay, well, the truth of the matter, my sister, is that they are not going to stop persecuting us because Nigeria itself is injustice. Nigeria is founded on injustice because you can't kill a life to give a life. You understand? You cannot kill somebody in order to give somebody life. It doesn't work that way. When the British brought their evil, because they are the originators of this very evil to our people, they have to kill our people in order to mesh us together. Anything that has to do with killing, once you lay that foundation of killing, then that killing will continue. So that persecuting people by bringing them together by force, under a by force amalgamation, that itself alone is injustice. So now you are talking about whether they are going to stop. They are not going to stop because they have a reprobate mind. Their mind is already made up to perpetrate evil as long as it is against the Biafrans. They will keep on doing it again. But the only thing we are trying to do is to make sure that our conscience is veiled of offense before man and before Chukwuka Biama. That is what we are trying to do, the right thing. So we are not doing it more or less for them to have a conscience, because they don't have a conscience. If they have a conscience, let them read that very constitution, do what is in that constitution, and nobody will talk about anything again. But as long as they are not ready to do it, as long as they are comfortable with it, they are ready to support evil, they are ready to support injustice that is being meted against us, then forget it. We are not going to get any justice. But of course, we are not even looking at human being to give us justice. Nobody. if you are waiting for anybody, whether Donald Trump or anybody in the world to come and give us Biafra, then you are wasting your time. Nobody, no human being on earth will give us Biafra. But our collective efforts and with the promise of Chukwuka, then we will get Biafra restored without the help of any single human being at all. So what we are saying is for the world to see if truly the world have a conscience, because sometimes they are beginning to suspect the people of the world. Are they not seeing what is going on? You can see Al Jazeera talking about every other thing that is happening in every other place, but when they are killing our people, remember, when they are killing our people, you will never see them talk about it. You never see all the world media talk about it. I was wondering if the world itself yes, conspired against us. What have we done? Have we done anything wrong? We are the life. We gave life to the world. We gave light to the world, because there is darkness. When they say in the Bible, God created heaven and earth and there was light, it is the light. There was Biafra. Instead of you to say after God created heaven and earth, then there was Biafra, and Biafra gave light to the world, because we carry light everywhere we go. That is why you see light everywhere. If you take Biafra from this world, everybody will die in darkness. Everybody will go extinct. That is the truth of the matter. So I don't know why the world has to hate us, because you see, this is injustice. According to the constitution have already indicted them. We have already indicted them with their own constitution that they have committed injustice against us. So the right thing for them to do is to come out, to start with this first step, come out openly and apologize to Nnamdi kanu for the wrong thing you have done to him, for detaining him without giving him a trial. According to your own constitution, then come out again and pay fine. You are supposed to pay fine. It is written there in that constitution. That is the second step. Then apologize to the indigenous people of Biafra, pay them fine for the evil you have done to them, then come into the killing. There is a retributive consequences of killing. Now, when you have killed IPB member, we will calculate each and every one of IPB member you've killed, then you will have to pay a retributive consequences for those people you have killed. And after that, then you allow us to talk about Biafran restoration. As in, we will negotiate whether we are going to stay in that very union or not. After that must have been done, then justice will be restored. But in the sense of that,
okay,
Nigeria will get
can
busy.
you please excuse us? Let's take this call. Hello, call on WhatsApp.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning from here. What's the name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, I'm coming from Italy.
Okay,
hello.
Go ahead.
I can't hear you very well, please. Hello.
You can't hear me very well. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you very well now.
All right.
My name is Jerry from Anambra State.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Go ahead. I think you're listening to your
Hello?
device. That's why you are not following.
No, it's not. It's not.
So what's the problem? Go ahead. We can hear you.
Because, yeah, one of my brother not here actually contributing because I now watch your program this morning.
Okay.
You actually contribute. So I'm not follow your program every. When you contribute to the kind of killings now happening in Biafra and now hasn't not too much because you came a good day of recent now and now. I do not job. I don't know mother associate until the other from Nnamdi kanu. You know like you can't hear men about your farmland, about your village. They push you money. And they video they post on Facebook. It's too much. Man, all go study time for that. Nnamdi kanu any order because I follow through. I follow Nnamdi kanu. You know, Nnamdi kanu. Nothing. You have to win anything. I will get in the win. Because I don't know the kind of killing. Because the kind of killing. Think of all those like Asa, Patako, those cross river side now. Your hair work. You go up now from the main of us that have law Biafra. But now how much that in all of us go one. I'm on my even we keep make a stop for those killings. Go. That's the question. Because the killing is too much. Go. The one of our brother here Jokwaka telephone.
Ngwanu Subadero.
Just like that because of network.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good morning
Hello.
from here, Maz. Ndewo.
Hello, ụtụtụ ọma.
Ndewo, ụtụtụ ọma.
Ụtụtụ ọma o.
Ụtụtụ ọma, gaa n'iru, anyị na-anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Chugozie gị. Tie m chọrọ enwere m nnukwu okwu ikwu dan. A sị na n'ihe ọbụla na-eme n'ụwa na-atie Chukwu n'iru. Na Chukwu na-adọrọ onye nwe ọgụ. A sị na ihe na-enwere ọdụ na Chukwu na-achịrị anyị. So whatever thing I make concerning this prophet, si na Chukwu ga-enyere anyị aka, but o nwere m chọrọ ka anyị mata na ihe ọbụla mmadụ mere with that God first in life, that thing will be somehow difficult for that person to get. So whatever thing I may in that concerning this prophet, let's first put God. Let's first put God. Ije na akwụkwọ Sam isi iri na anọ amaokwu iri na anọ sị na yes, Psalm 14:14. John 14:14 ọ sị na ihe ọbụla ya ọsị n'aha Chukwu. John 14:14 not Sam. Ihe ọbụla ya ọsị n'aha Chukwu na ọ ga-emere anya. So that ihe ọbụla na-eme concerning this Biafra, let's first put God first. Let's be asking that in the name of God. Ihe ọbụla na-achọ ka onwe ike bịa na mmezu. So now so Chukwu na-eme nke a nọ na-agba anyị ma n'aha Jizọs.
You say, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Chukwu gọzie gị.
Gọziekwa gị. Ndewo.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Of course, whatever we are doing, we will do our own part, and Chukwu Okike Abiama will do his own part. We can't do anything without him. That is very important. And of course, we know that Biafra must be restored very, very soon. That is why all hands must be on deck to ensure that Biafra is restored. Everyone must get involved, do the one you have to do that which you have to do, and of course others will also play their own role. Everybody has a role to play in this particular struggle. We all have a role to play, and don't forget to keep evangelizing, very, very important. We'll have a call on the phone. Hello.
Oh, Biafra.
Biafra will help thee.
Yeah, my name is Ofoke Ubebedia. I'm calling from Delta State, precisely from the Uwebu clan.
Okay.
I want to talk about the broadcast that our leader broadcast yesterday.
Okay.
Well, I don't think that we will stop these animalistic people called Nigeria forces, that it will stop them from persecuting us, the Biafra. Because if you go to all across Biafra land, in Delta State, Bayelsa, name all the states across Biafra land, you will see these animalistic people with army uniform. They will go ahead arresting our people illegally, detaining them and killing them. So the broadcast that our leader broadcast yesterday is to make them understand that we, the people of Biafra, we understand the constitution very well, but because of their evil hearts at hand, then they will not stop to persecute Biafra except we get our freedom. It's only Biafra that can save us, and those that still believe in one Nigeria should have their rethink. Hello?
Hello, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Those that still believe in one Nigeria, they should have their rethink, because it's only Biafra that can give us our freedom that we deserve as a people. Now, my recent experience when I went to Oko prison in Guinea, you imagine that you will see an Hausa man who just take his gun. There is a block that they condemn. In that block, the people inside that block is only people from Biafra land, across Biafra land. Can you imagine if these people service their gun finish, they have right to just go there and take anybody and shoot that person without even take the person to court or any charge? They will say that they are testing their gun, that those people that they are right condemn is already for for dead. This is what is happening to us as a people across Biafra land. And these people, they are doing it with impunity. They don't have any regard of human life at all. To cut my contribution, I just want everybody, mostly for we the people call ourselves South, the Rapo, the Shakiri, the Ijo. I want all of us to put our hands together to pilot this struggle of freedom, of redemption, of hope, and of liberty. Please permit me to speak with just only 2 minutes with my language to my people, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Uyobo, mini wado. Uyobo, mini wado. Onanemo owa ovoke. Oye to takowana biko mi gbono tani owa kusho bi owa komakugbe. Ole owole nana. Ela nana yesi Nigeria na alo la wale kakaka. Ela oyoma kasa noto nana ka. Biko awale komakugbe awale wole. Awale to Biafra. Biafra oya wale luri. Biafra oya wale kasawe mama bo. Mamela wo. So uwedome onani urele bi wo buwa no na. So my sister and my brother, thank you for the opportunity that you give to me.
Thank you so much for calling us. Thank you so much. We have another caller there on the phone. Hello. Hello, caller on the phone. You're listening to your device and we cannot take that call. You're listening to your device. Sorry about that. We'll have another caller there. Hello. Hello, caller on the phone.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Can you turn down the volume of your listening device? Please, whenever you are calling on this platform, ensure you turn down the volume of your listening device so that we can interact effectively, we can hear you, and you can also hear us. Very important. Call on the phone. Hello. The same thing is happening, or is it the same person calling back? Can you please move away from your device, from your radio or your TV, whichever one?
My name is Chuku Daniels.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
I'm calling from Aba.
Okay.
I want to comment on what you people are saying about the killing by the zoo military officers and the police or military officers. You know, one thing about this killing is that they are instructed by the cabals to do that, to decimate us, to bring us down, to depopulate us, because they know that they did not expect the number of people that participated in the demonstration that I did last time. And if you can go back down the record, you know that
this platform and share it we can interact.
Hello?
Sorry, I can hear from your TV, I can hear your TV set or radio set, I do not know, your device. Please, when you're calling again, tune down the volume of your listening device. Hello, call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, hello, good morning from here.
Thank you very much, good morning. What's your name, where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Chibuz Yanacho. I'm calling from Aba, precisely.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, Yeah, please. I want to start by recommending that.
Okay, we lost the call. Hello, another caller on Skype. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, what city are you calling from?
My name is Nayo Chuku. I'm calling from Romania. I'm from Aji Ebema, local government, Imo province, in Abiti.
Go ahead.
My contribution about I just come late, but I don't really know what is the topic. But I have something to contribute. The persecution is too much in our land. The killing is too much in our land. But it cannot stop. It will continue. But the only thing we always pray every time, whenever I want and pray, is let Almighty God persecute those Biafra who still believe in one Nigeria, who still think there is something good will come out in one Nigeria. Let God use Nigeria to persecute our Biafra people who still believe there is something good in one Nigeria. Even those our governors, for those ones that who still believe, those our brothers who still believe there is something good in one Nigeria, let the anger of God visit them so that they will see something that will make them to join us, that they will see something that will make them to believe that Biafra is real. This is only prayer I always pray one day. This is only prayer I always pray, because without this, those our brothers that have joined Nigeria to kill us, to maim us, to do a lot of evil against us, for them to see something that we turn against Nigeria. And we also pray that for other people who have not even joined IPOB, they need to join, because that is the only umbrella that can serve. Because I know one day Biafra will restore, and there will be a day, no more chance, no more space for them to join IPOB, because that is when the rain will start falling. They will even seek for them to join IPOB, because that is the only way their save will come from. It's like when they tell Moses or to use the blood of snake to put on the door. They say that if you see the blood, that they will pass by. The spirit of killing will not kill them. IPOB is like the spirit of Almighty God. That anyone that join IPOB, there is when time will come, only IPOB will be their savior. This is the only thing I need to contribute. Thank you, Ngozi Chukwu.
Thank you so much.
Continue.
Thank you.
We must restore Biafra.
Biafra will help you. Of course, only Biafra can save Africa at large. Not to talk about the people in the contraption, the indigenous people in the contraption. That is why we must ensure that we do not relent. We must continue until Biafra is restored. We are not capitulating. We are not going back. Very, very important. So now when we have seen that from people's opinion, the persecution is not going to stop. So what do you think should be done?
Okay, just like what the last speaker said in his submission, the indigenous people of Biafra, the IPOB, and the ordinary people, like I posted in my earlier statement, they should wake up this time around. Don't go there, sit and relax, waiting for Nnamdi kanu to come and do everything for you, or for the IPOB to come and do everything for you. You have a right to stand up as an indigenous people in wherever you are domiciled. Join voice with IPOB. Stand up, let us fight this evil that is coming, because when the rain will come, it will not differentiate if you are an IPOB member or if you are from the zoo. It will beat all of us together. But when we resist the evil, then the evil will flee away from our land.
All right, we have a caller on the phone. Hello.
but this is our leader for our network for Makigute. This is about 300 people. Sure, can you open the support? Nature, Mazi, Mazi, I'm out in mountain the who won't come because come no one more support the other.
Can you please repeat yourself? Because I know he could Fuma. Can you please repeat yourself?
That is transistor. This is able to make the radio. I think it's only one US to make it. But it's very cool. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay, my friend Mebuna, I miss a program. We keep watching. I miss a program.
Okay. With this number.
With this number. Mania one it was why miss a program. Makana only rule 30 minutes 1 hour. You with time also.
Okay, bad.
One on there. Okay, we have another caller there on the phone. Hello.
Okay, that's like a random Africa.
Okay, please do call back. Call on WhatsApp. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you very much. Good morning from here. What's the name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Chibuz again calling from Aba.
Okay.
Right. Please, I want to believe that this is a Radio Biafra platform.
Yeah, this is Biafra Television, but we are transmitting simultaneously on our Radio Biafra London.
All right. Very much. Thank you very much for that. And please, I want to start saying that, most of the times we, the Igbos, are misunderstanding issues. You understand? In the sense that, could you believe that here in Aba, there are some people that don't believe in Biafra? And when you look at the things that is happening, and you still find yourself in one Nigeria, I think that doesn't make sense at all. Look at what happened in Obohil. One Fulani went to go and cut a lady 3 fingers, and when they brought the Fulani herdsmen to the military, they hide him because people were pursuing him in order to retaliate what he did to a lady, particularly in Aba. And the news is all over everywhere. Why people are keeping silent? The Zoo government, the so-called Okense is not responding to that. And some people will come out and tell me that we are in one Nigeria. The other day I was in Mozambique. I saw what is happening in Mozambique. I thank God for my brother Chris Ezenwawa for Jesus, because the guy has been so nice, telling people that look, nothing good can come out from this zoological republic called Nigeria. Go to Owerri, go to other eastern part, you see that people living there are living in hell. And you come out and tell me that we are in one Nigeria. Which one Nigeria? In Aba here, Hausa people are allowed to carry dagger. Fulani, they always work with dagger. But when the military, the police will see them, they won't say anything. But when the moment they see an Igbo man with anything like that, they will go and arrest him. He's a Biafra man, he's a IPO to cause trouble. Why Hausas living in Aba here are carrying daggers, weapons up and down? And you tell me we're in one Nigeria, and so-called government is keeping silent. saying nothing about it. All he could do is to bring army. Even the army will go to your house and arrest you, bring you at public land and beat the hell out of you. So-called Hausa. There is no Igbo army here. I don't know where they bring. Please, I want to start telling my people that it's high time, as I only, it's high time for us to rethink. When you look at the things that is happening around you, then you'll be able to tell that I am okay or no. Biafrans are here, Igbos here are dying in silence, and all of them are keeping silent. When you go to newspaper joints where they sell papers, you see nonsense arguments. Those that have been bribed with 500 naira, 1,000 naira, 10,000 naira, they will come out and start saying nonsense, something that they don't know. And people that are educated, people that have seen things, there's no future in here being in Nigeria, being in one Nigeria. There's no future for people, and they will come out they will be starting sorts of nonsense to them. All I'm praying for Biafra all the way. That is my prayer every day, and nothing will stop us. We can stop Biafra, whether good or bad. Even sometimes I even feel tired of talking. Sometimes I feel like taking action. Let it happen once. Let it happen once. Me particularly, I don't know for other people. Me particularly, I'm not afraid of anything. Let it happen once and for all. But I believe that the fight we are fighting is not our own. The fight that we are fighting is not our own. It's for God, and I know that God will surely intervene one day.
Of course.
Please, thank you very much for bringing up this platform, and may the Chukwu Kikabiama continue to bless you all. Those that are working immensely to make sure that the Biafra is restored in our time. Thank you very much all. May God bless you all.
Bless you too. Thank you. All right, thank you very much. Of course, talking about the lady whose fingers we are cut off by the Fulani herdsmen in Aba at Ogbo Hill. You know, it's just a tip of the iceberg. Our people have been seeing, those in Enugu have been saying it, and of course it's good that it's not as if I'm happy such a thing happened, but I think it should serve as a warning to our people, especially those in Aba. I'm talking about those who do not believe. I never expected everyone to believe in Biafra.
Of course.
No, it's not possible that everyone must accept. It's not possible. Hello, call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, my name is Chinkonye Aparak. I'm from Germany. I'm from Awore.
You're welcome to the program. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. About the killing, I want to contribute something. I want to say something about the killing of indigenous people, of Biafrans. It will continue, like the last person said. It will continue because it was an agenda. It was an agenda planned by Nigerians from the northern and the Yorubas and some foreign countries in Europe and America. This is a reality. It is to continue, except we, as the indigenous people, plan on how to secure or how to defend ourselves. And defending ourselves doesn't mean that we should go to war. No, we are not going to war. We will have to have a strong vigilante. The northern elders have planned to kill 5 million indigenous people. 5 million. It is not just a Facebook or somebody wants to talk. It is a reality from a very reliable source. So the government knows what they are doing. That was the reason why they wanted to collect every gun from the east. They wanted to collect every gun, every firearm from the east. That was the reason. So the only way out is to organize a strong vigilante. They are coming every day in Enugu. Enugu State is going to be the first place to attack. And they want to do it like this. Enugu and Ebonyi State, that useless governor have given them a place to stay in Ebonyi State, and thinking that when they come, they will not kill him and his family. So the only way out is to secure these borders, Ebonyi State and Enugu. Abia State, Imo State, they are very, very vigilant. I am telling you, you can't try anything in Imo State, you can't try anything in Abia State. Ebonyi State and Enugu State, Anambra is strong. Ebonyi State and Enugu State is where they're coming from, and they have freeway. They have freeway to enter. So this is where we should focus on. We don't need to talk too much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Of course, our people need to be vigilant. Our people need to be awake, because the agenda is, it's intensifying. They are intensifying their plans, and before you know it, you know what it means for the Fulani man to come in broad daylight, and according to the lady, she said he wanted to cut off her head, and she tried to, trying to protect herself. It happened that 3 of her fingers fell off, and I'm still waiting to hear what the traditional ruler, the governor, will have to say about this. I'm yet to hear from them. Okay, we'll have a call on WhatsApp. Hello. Call on the phone. Yes. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, good morning, Maz. Good morning, Maz. Bright here.
Good morning to you.
We are working at this. Good morning. I remember Maz calling from the Beach. One, the lecture warriors in Tattoo. In the lecture presence are from the children in Abakuti presence. Mazi and the one that was the Chukwu Pikadia and bless you and bless our leader, a man of truth, a man that is done by Chukwu Pikadia, will come and save the people from the bondage of Aramajiri, our Fulani, legality. Father, we are thanking you people, and you go to the man with the mouth. We pray to go to Kabia and bless them all, and bless our second red man with God, glory, and the head of the state, man, treat you, and the one that is with the go to Kabia and bless her, and the people who are making this struggle move on. We are thanking you people, and what we are commending concerning what our leader saying is true. Nigeria is a lawless country. They cannot arrest him for what they said revoking of the there. It cannot work. It's not the rule of law. They are parading outside the constitution. They don't know the rules of law. They don't know the constitution. All of them, being Tanyako is not a judge. She go Islamic school, and she take over as a chief judge. She not qualified to be chief judge. Being Tanyako, hear me, you are not qualified. Go back and read the law, read the school of law, know the law. You cannot remove. You are granted there, and you are just parading because of who you are. The Jews in Africa are giving you the little token. You are taking and refreshing yourself, doing the sort of thing. In Tanyako, whenever you are, stop parading with there, because you are a coward. Thank you, Madam Gwazi. I commend you people. I tell our people to remain resolved. Go for your local area and evangelize for Biafra referendum. You cannot retreat, you cannot surrender. Thank you. I sign off here in the Nigeria province.
Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Thank you. All right, we have 5 minutes to go. We'll be taking just 2 more calls. Caller on WhatsApp, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning from here. What's the name you're coming from?
Morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Ngozi.
I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Coming up?
Yes, we're coming out,
all right.
please.
Thank you very much. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, all the way Biafran, wherever you are residing. My stars, I really want to use this opportunity to thank you people very, very well for your good work and the information you people are passing daily to our brothers and sisters. Well, I would like to go on with my Igbo language. My name is Mazu Gochuku. I'm calling from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I'm not sure na mmegbu a na-emegbu ndị Igbo na ala Nigeria will never stop. Only na-eme expect that na ọ ga-akwụsị is really mistaken. Or did I push it till something happened? And that thing that happened is something that IPOB is really working out. So always very good and compulsory clerical of every one of us to join IPOB wherever you are, even if in diaspora, and to keep up in the gospel to every news and cranny, because children must fall. And those people believe and still believing in one Nigeria. You know, that's why we're still having all these victims. Because there's times when I still look at people that the way people are going to church in Biafra land, I still believe that we still have a long way to go. And that's why Mr. Nnamdi kanu keep, slowly, because he wants to carry everybody along. And believe me, whether you like it or not, the more we delay it, the more we put ourselves in danger. Because Nnamdi kanu will never that all of us being and stand firmly. So I really want to encourage everybody, anywhere you are, try to put more effort in the restoration of Biafra. It's the reality, and that is our only hope. Thank you very much, my sisters.
Thank you so much.
I think I'll sign off from here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And of course, there's much we can take. This morning we have just 2 minutes to go, and of course we'll be drawing the curtain here for today. So Mazi Victor, what message do you have for people?
All right, thank you very much, my sister. The message I have for Biafrans and indigenous people of Biafra listening and watching us all over the world is very simple. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will believe in you. If you don't fight for yourself, nobody else is going to fight for you. It is our collective responsibility to restore Biafra. Biafra is not meant for one man. It is meant for all of us. It is meant for everybody in this world. We are fighting to liberate mankind. We are fighting to liberate Africa entirely. So everybody, if you are an indigenous person, anywhere you are domiciled, if you are passing through one persecution or the other, I can hear people talking about the Fulani herdsmen killing and all of that. The people have to wake up, stand up, realize who you are, then follow whatever IPOB is doing. Believe you me, together we will conquer